Hello everyone, I'm Sparrow, and in today's video I'll be drawing myself Sona in 3 different art styles. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, as you all just saw, the first art style I drew from the batch was Sweatbound to nakun. Now, I will admit that I don't know much about the anime and manga series, but at some point whenever I get the time, I'd like to start watching the anime. Now, the reason why I personally like this art style is because of how vibrant and saturated the colors are, as well as how they all go together in a way that doesn't seem too overwhelming. And I also just think it's really cute. I mean, seriously, if you look at any of the pictures of the characters, they're all just so adorable. When it came down to actually drawing myself Sona into this style, I decided to draw myself in the school uniform that the characters are often seen in. And while doing research for some references, I found that different characters wore different renditions and versions of the uniform, so I just ended up using the one that I found would look the most comfortable, which was the rendition worn by a character named Sakura. I also used her and another character named Aoi, sorry if I said that name wrong, as a reference for how the character's pose and body should look in this style. I didn't use the protagonist as a reference though, because I think that she's supposed to have different proportions that are considered to be unusual when in her little story, so yeah. At some point I realized that the diamond-shaped gem on Sakura's uniform might have been something that held significance for her character that no other character had for a reason, and I didn't want people to get mad at me in the comments, so I just removed that and left the area blank, like on Aoi's uniform. I think that if I were to go back and do this again, like a little redraw, then I would fix how the hair looks and try to make it look a bit more like how the other characters have it. But overall, I think it turned out pretty well. Alright, so the next art style is Lavender Town's. Lavender Town is a creator that I've looked up to for quite a while, and I really like her art style. Her videos are always very calming for me to watch as I draw and relax, and I really admire how much effort she puts into every single video she makes. I hope that one day I'll be able to produce such beautiful art so consistently like she does. While I was working on drawing myself into the style, I wanted to make sure that I did the eyes correctly because they're such an important focal point in her style. I also wanted to ensure that I used warmer shadow colors like she does, as well as using somewhat duller base colors that you can frequently find within her art. I also decided to draw Pip, my little bird mascot thing, and you can sort of see me struggling to draw him in a way that looks like it could fit in with the art style while still being able to be recognized as a sparrow. I also decided to draw myself in a more casual outfit that I wear in real life sometimes. While working on drawing this, I think it's a bit obvious that I struggled and just kind of gave up on trying to draw the character's pose and trying to make it look natural and not so stiff. And I also had trouble with drawing the hands, especially that one on the right. I mean, I just kind of gave up on that. So yeah, that's about it for this art style, and here's the finished product. I personally am really proud of how it came out, but if I were to go back and redraw this, then I'd like to clean it up, maybe play around with the colors a bit more, and of course make the post look a bit more natural. But in the end, I'm very happy with how it turned out. So, as you all just saw, the last but certainly not least art style I'll be drawing myself Sona into is the Jaden Animation style. I really love Jaden's videos, and much like in the case of Lavender Town, I look up to and admire her a lot. I'll often put on her videos as background noise whenever I'm drawing or playing video games, and they just always brighten my day. This style is fairly simple, and in the end it took the least amount of time for me to make, but I really enjoyed replicating it nonetheless. So, without further ado, here are all of the finished works. Comment down below which one was your favorite, what styles I should try next, and if there's anything else you'd like to see me draw. I really enjoyed making this video and I'm glad to be back. I'm going to try and keep posting consistently, but I can't guarantee anything until the summer because, surprise, surprise, I've got to study for finals and try not to fail my classes. If anyone is wondering the specifics on why I took a break for so long, I'll put an explanation in the description below. I hope you all have an amazing day, and goodbye!